Today we're going to talk about ecollar, okay, how to turn it on and off, and how each button, each knob mean, okay. So you got the remote control, and you have the collar receiver. To turn the remote control on, all you have to do is long press the L, big L, just holding it until the light is on. Now it's on. If it's blink the green light, just mean this item is ready to be used. But when you see it turn red or orange, you need to charge, okay? Do not wait for the battery to flat and charge. That's not good for the battery. If you want to turn this device off, then long press the L again until it's off. Okay, now it's off. So long press the L, now it's on. Okay, to turn the collar on, red dot and red dot. Okay, touch it together. The green light's on, that's on. Red dot to red dot, red light's on, that's off. Okay, so that's on and then off. Okay, now these two devices are waterproof. Okay, as long as this plug is sealed properly. So after you charging it, make sure you close it properly before you use it on a dog. Because if it's just a little bit like that, then this device is no longer waterproof. Okay, so make sure you seal shut it properly. This part called contact. We want this part to touch the dog neck at all time. So when you put the collar on a dog, it needs to be snug. I will show you how to do it later. So right now, this part, you see the 1D dog, this means the collar number 1, which is the black one, is blinking. That means you can adjust the level. Okay, this knob is for adjusting from level 0 up to level 100. Okay, we working with the dog with the lowest level that they feel. Okay, different dog, different level. At home, one level. When you go outdoor, it's different level. Whatever it is, just make sure your dog feeling it. Don't stick with one number because that's not how it works. And this is antenna. If you break it, you can find a replacement. This is vibrate. Okay, when you're pressing this, it's gonna make the collar vibrate. Okay, so you see when the collar working, you see the red light is on. Now, this S is called stimulation. This is where they release the electric. The black one is a normal stimulation. The red one we'll call boost, which is we can set this one to be plus whatever number. Let's say if I set this to be plus 15, then whatever number I set on the black one, like if it's 10, if I press the red one, it will be plus 25. Okay, so right now I want to set the black one at level 5. Okay, if I want to keep this to be 5 because I don't want to accidentally turn the knob around, all I have to do is long press this knob, holding it until 1D stop blinking. Okay, now it's set to be number 5, which means if I twist and turn, it's still at 5. Okay, in the reality, I would not recommend you to set the number because in the real scenario, you want to be able to adjust the level as quick as possible when things happen. But at the end, it's totally up to you. To unlock this knob, long press this, and then it will, when the 1D blink, it means you can set it again. But right now it says number 5, and I just twist this knob. So when I long pressing it, right now it's number 9 because I twisting it. Okay, so you make sure when you're unsetting it, you check the number before you're using with your dog. So, like I said, the black one is a normal boost, and the black one is normal stimulation, and the red one is boost. So I believe that this one set at plus 15. which means if I press black, it says 10. If I press red, it should say 25. Yep. Okay. So keep that in mind. This is plus 15. I already set it for you. If you want to set it again, you can search on the internet on how to set the boots button. Okay. Now, the safety for this is when you hold the S, hold the normal boot, hold normal stimulation. Okay. It will work for only 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, if you not release your finger, the device will turn itself off, which means the red light is gone. Now it's off, but my finger is still on. Okay. So make sure that if you have a dog that doesn't comply within 10 seconds, release the finger and press it again. You see this one no longer have a red light, release the finger and press it again. Same goes with the boots. Okay, but for vibrate, it will last as long as you put your finger in. It will not turn itself off. Okay, it said C is continue, which means if I press this or this, it will work continue. It will release the stimulation continue for 10 seconds. But you can change this to manual by holding the MC in the back. If you hold this one, it said MC, hold it again, it will say M. Now you're in a manual mode, which means whatever how long you press this button, it will only release stimulation once, which is here. As you can see, it's quite short. Okay, my finger is still on, but that's all the stimulation they release. Okay, so different people work different way, so you choose whatever comfortable to you. For me, I prefer to be C. I prefer to be continue. Now, another feature that these collar have is a flashlight. Okay, you can turn the flashlight on this, and the light is quite bright. I'm using a lot with my dog or customer dog when we go out somewhere at night. Okay, by turning it on, it's the L button. Do not long press, just short press. Now the flashlight is on. If you long press again, it will turn to a solid light. Short press again, it will turn itself off. Okay? And that's it. That's how you use remote and collar. Easy. Now we're going to talk about how to put the collar on your dog neck. Okay? Just imagine this leg is a dog neck, because the reason before I told you is these contacts need to touch on the dog neck 100%, which means when you wear this collar, it needs to be snug. Okay? So I will put it in the neck, okay, and then I will twisting to the other way until to the tightening point, and that's the part I will locking it in. Okay, now I know this is tight. The contact is 100% touching on my leg. It's not moving anywhere. Like I can't move the remote control. It's just stuck there. Okay, so do not, when you're using it, do not mark any line on the collar, because different day, different time of day, different temperature, the muscle contract, and sometimes it get bigger and getting smaller. So do not use that line. It's not gonna always work. So work with whatever as much as you can go. Now, this D-ring, do not hook any leash or anything on this. Okay, you can put the dog tag on, but do not hook any leash or line on it, because this device is not meant to be put any pressure on. Okay, to put this on the dog neck, we want to make sure the light is up towards us. Okay, do not put it this way. Put it upwards, so then you can see if this device working or not. The location and position we want to put it on the dog, good, sit, is under here. Okay, either here or here, but not here, not here, and definitely not on the back. Okay, so under the dog ear, either this side or that side. So the light is out to us. Oh boy. And I want to make sure that it's snug, so I go all the way to the back. And I put it on. And now it's ready to be used. Good job. It should sitting like that. Okay. You should not be able to move the collar. Nini, up. This should not moving. Okay. If you doing this and it can twist to the other way, that means it's not tight enough.